So everything in this world has to take a break at some point. Maybe it's your work, maybe it's your friends, or maybe it's you trying to get some sleep, which I have not been getting consistently for the past week, and it's really doing something to me. There are things that I think about while I'm trying to go to sleep, and when I do think about them, it's just like it stays there and it doesn't go away. The first one is definitely homework. Meet Horace Mann, a man that managed to change the educational system and formed it into what we still know and use to this day. You know, this guy did a lot of good things, like not letting anyone become a teacher, making schools free regardless of their background, but he also did one thing that scars everybody to this day. This man is single-handedly responsible for making me stay up at night doing this fuck-ass homework that nobody cares about. Fuck school! Nah, but seriously, it all depends on what type of homework you get. And I know you guys might be like, but wait, doesn't homework make you better at the subject? And now that I think about it, yeah, maybe, sometimes, but it's still not as bad as games. Alright, now come on, games, easily the most known thing that will make you lose out on sleep. And if you call them video games, you're officially unk status. I'm sorry to tell you. But ain't you make a Gen Z unk video? And most of the time when you're playing games, you usually end up having one more game syndrome, which is just telling yourself, you know what, let's play one more game. I cannot end off on a loss. But then you check the time and damn, 3 in the morning. So now you hop off the game and you get in your bed, and now you have another issue. The bed is uncomfortable. I cannot count how many times this has been happening to me. The bed is either too hot or too cold, and when it's too cold, there's nothing you can do. Surely you can get some more blankets, but then after 5 minutes, it's gonna be hot as fucking there. So now after all that, you're tucked in and you're ready to get some good sleep and some sweet dreams. What the fuck did I just say? What I meant to say is you're ready to go to sleep, and then all of a sudden, boom! Overthinking. Get your ass up. Overthinking has to be one of the worst fucking things to ever exist. Now I'm sorry for screaming because I don't usually do that, but I really have to point out how big of an issue this is. And it depends on whether you're stressing over situations or you're stressing over someone. It doesn't matter because both of those will take over you like a demon. Not only does it happen when you're trying to go to sleep, it happens during any point in the day. You could be at the store, you could be in class, you could be choking the chicken. Anywhere and anytime this shit will happen. And the worst part is that it does nothing for you. When you're done with all that overthinking, nothing has changed at all. This is the kind of shit that will have you thinking about it for days, maybe even weeks or months if it's that bad. This might actually compare to shower thoughts. You know those dumbass thoughts that you have in the shower when you're like, damn, do butterflies actually have butter? Nigga, what? And after all those questions you ask yourself, you start to get that late night motivation, you know what I'm saying? You get a level of motivation where you start to feel like Goku or Sasuke with the curse powers. And when you really think about it, you start to become a version of yourself where you feel like you can do anything. You feel like you can watch all those scary movies you were too scared to watch. You feel like grinding 24/7 on something, not on someone. You feel like starting a whole ass business because of that one thought that told you, damn, you're really broke as shit. And now you have a stack of problems to worry about, and now you become self-conscious of yourself. And when you become self-conscious of yourself, you start to question not people, but you start to question yourself and only yourself. And believe me, this shit will fuck with you. You're like, whoa, is this really me? Is this the life I'm living? And when you go down this rabbit hole, I promise you at some point, this shit will spiral out of control. You will ask yourself, damn, how did I get to this point in my life? And then you turn on some music and then it all goes away. Music for some reason helps people go to sleep, and I would say it's probably the calming music shit, but others can't go to sleep if there's music or any other sounds that are loud. Like this one time when I was editing, there was this 90s car with speakers so loud that the whole fucking room shook. Like this motherfucker really pulled a Pop Smoke talking about some, I bet I shake the room. It was looking like the Nutty Professor was walking outside. Boy, he look like King Kong with titties. Sure, man. Anyways, the last thing that makes me lose sleep at night is daylight savings. Yeah, never mind, that shit was dumb as fuck.